What up, everybody? This is Jason Rogash. I want to make a quick video today. This video has nothing to do with politics or conspiracy or anything like that. And so most people that subscribe to my channel won't give a fuck about this, and that's, fuck it, I don't care. I fucking hate the new Superman versus Batman trailer. I'm sorry, I know that nobody cares, but I have to fucking say it. I've been watching reviews of this thing because I've been kind of curious to what people thought, and nobody's giving it a bad review. It looks ridiculous. It looks stupid. It looks like it's got too much CGI. And that final scene with Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman standing there, and Batman, Ben Affleck, Jesus Christ, Ben Affleck, Mr. CIA, go watch Argo. Tell me that he's not a CIA asset, or at least doesn't help out the CIA when it's needed. Why do you think they gave him Batman? I mean, do you really think that Ben Affleck was people were clamoring at the studio to have Ben Affleck play fucking Batman? Of course not. Ben Affleck, I believe, is being rewarded because he made Argo, which was a complete propaganda piece for the Central Intelligence Agency and a complete lie. So he makes this piece of shit Argo, and they give him the Batman role. He looks terrible in it. He's a terrible actor. He's Ben Affleck. He's not Batman. He's Ben Affleck. It's enough that you've got a British guy doing a bad American accent playing Superman, but then you've got to throw in Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck, the guy who played Matt Murdock, who played what's his name? What's the blind superhero? Daredevil. I mean, do we remember this? Ben Affleck. This is the guy who made Geely. I mean, what the fuck are you doing giving him any purchase in this world? But he's obviously being rewarded for Argo. Obviously. I mean, in my opinion, that's what it is. This movie, the trailer looks terrible. It looks childish. It looks immature. It's directed by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, of course, 300, and he ruined Watchmen. Watchmen is one of my favorite comic books or graphic novels of all time, and they completely changed the ending. He did a terrible job on Watchmen. He did an awful job on Watchmen, and he should be ashamed. And this Superman versus Batman thing looks fucking terrible. The first trailer looked decent. It was okay. It was murky and dark, and it was like, oh, okay, I can see these two going after blah blah. This new one, it just looks awful. And to throw in Wonder Woman, which just looks ridiculous. I mean, why is Wonder Woman in anything? I mean, why are we doing this? It's like I always say this about Catwoman. There are two characters in comic book movies that nobody cares if they ever see: Robin and Catwoman. And they're in every goddamn Batman incarnation of Batman. They show up at some point. Nobody cares or likes either one of those characters. And now we get stuck with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. For Christ's sake. This trailer looked terrible. The movie looks terrible. It's going to be as bad as that Superman movie that Zack Snyder directed. Ben Affleck is a terrible actor. The fact that he is fucking Batman is terrible. Because this is the worst Batman decision that I can possibly imagine since maybe Nick Cage. When they made Nicolas Cage Batman, and they filmed and Chris Rock was playing Jimmy Olsen. This is in that kind of, with Brett Ratner as director. This is that kind of bad decision. This movie looks bad. They're going to have to reboot this to even do the Justice League, because I'm telling you what right now, I'm predicting this movie will be a success, obviously, but it's going to be one of those movies that makes a lot of money and nobody likes. It looks terrible. It looks awful. It looks cheap. The video games that they do for Justice League and all these other look better. I mean, if you watch the trailers for those, they look more interesting and more fascinating. And then you have that Jesse Eisenberg playing fucking Lex Luthor. Jesus, Jesse Eisenberg, really? The kid from the Facebook movie? Mark Zuckerberg? I mean, he's terrible. He looks terrible in it. He's already terrible in it. So the trailer looks bad. The movie looks worse. I am not looking forward to it. And they probably have fucked this up pretty badly. This was to answer the Avengers, and at least the Avengers was fun. At least it looked like, I mean, there was you didn't know half the actors in it, and they didn't try to force, Ben Affleck. That's all you have to say. And he looks terrible, and he's terrible in it. So, thanks for listening, and have a great day.